It's the Empress of Spirituality, boo. But I thought you knew. I will flip a couple cards too. I'll show you what this energy do. Don't try me because the spirits and ancestors will be after you. Now tell me what's your sign. I'll pull some news for you. Don't underestimate my cosmic power, fool. I'll have it tune in to you. I'll shift the room. That's that cosmic power, fool. Did you hear me? That's that cosmic power, fool. I'll have it tune in to you. Ashe, ashe. And welcome back, collective. I'm going to utilize the Palo Santo today. I've already called upon my energies. And I cleansed with sage earlier, but I just felt I need to incorporate a little bit of something else. Okay. All right, Pablo, do your thing. All right, we're going to go ahead and cleanse this area. We're going to cleanse this area. Cleanse this space. All right. I'm going to sit that over there. I'm going to sit that over there and let it continue to smoke. Because Pablo Santana don't normally smoke that long unless it's a necessity. I say necessity. A necessity. But yeah. We're going to use the Kipper deck because I was led to use the Kipper deck today for some apparent reason. I don't know why my deck feels thinner. It feels thin to me because I actually put 3 of these decks. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's just me. Okay. Alright. Give me live, clear, and direct messages. We got the number 10, Journey. And as you all know, we get 8 cards. This is the warning. This is the message. Ooh, hold on. A message about toil and labor. Well, a journey pertaining to toil and labor. So, it's something about we'll find out, okay? The number 38. Give me live, clear, and direct messages pertaining to the collective energy. Babe, I can't make this up. It says false occupation. And something about a false person. So a trap, journey, toil and labor, occupation, false person. So somebody, we'll find out. I'm about to, oh, that number is 8. That number is 34. I'll elaborate on the numbers as well, but give me live. Ooh. Pertaining to a change. And the number 9 is here. Give me live, clear, and direct messages for the collective energy. Give me live. All right. Ooh. Imprisonment. I picked up something like this in my karma reading for my karma from the karmic deck reading, which would be the reading before the reading that's before this one. No indeed, baby. Give me live, clear, and direct messages for the collective energy. Ooh. Look at here, we got 2 cards that flip. This one flew over there. This the false person card again, and that's the number 8. But that one fell over there. This one fell before it. And this is courtship. Courtship. Something about courtship. Dating. Okay. So we have the message here. This is 8 cards. It gave me exactly 8, so that's what we're going to elaborate on. So basically, in this energy pertaining to the Kipper deck, there's a warning and a message being elaborated pertaining to a journey. Someone traveled for toil and labor, which is to work, an occupation as a false person, and change. imprisonment, and dating a false person. Okay, hold on. Someone travel, journey, toil and labor. That's to work, a job, occupation, as a false person. And it says something about change is imprisonment, courtship, and false person. Courtship and false person. Hold on, I'm gonna need to get at least 2 more cards to elaborate on this energy because it's not a clear message. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so this card fell out and this card fell out. 14 and 2. This one 14 is a message of concern, and a main female. Okay, so basically there's someone who traveled for an occupation as a false person for change. Imprisonment, courtship, false person. Okay, wait, ooh, it looks like a false person setting up another false person. Yeah, journey, toil and labor, occupation as a false person. Then it has change. A change came in of imprisonment. Courtship is dating a false person, and it has message of concern. Main female. So someone traveled to so somebody, oh my goodness. Somebody traveled to take a job to play a role of a false person, and now there's been a change pertaining to, so this had to have been somebody who was dating somebody, because the courtship card, because I kept trying to figure out what is courtship here, like please elaborate more on this courtship card. So there was someone who took up a job offer pertaining to them having to travel as an occupation of a false person, and some kind of way that occupation of a false person has changed into imprisonment for dating, courtship as a false person. And the main female is going to get a message of concern pertaining to the imprisonment of the actual individual's actual person, pertaining to this individual taking up a job offer and pursuing it as a false person in somebody's life, dating them. Boy, this is funny as hell. Okay, so the individuals and the parties that are innocent in the situation is facing the numbers as I repeat them, and the meanings of the energies tied to the numbers as I repeat them, which is 1, because we have 10 here, and 1 stands alone. 1 is a representation of an ace, and that is new beginnings, planting seeds, fertility, manifestation, attention, set potential. We have 3 and 8. 3 is growth, spiritual healing, alignment, creativity, expression, collaboration, and inspiration. 8 is overcoming obstacles, strength, boundaries, justice, priorities, progress. 8 plus 3, that is 11. 11 breaks down to 2 ones, so heavy emphasis on the ace. So we have 3 aces all of a sudden. New beginnings, planting seeds, fertility, manifestation, attention, set potential. Heavy emphasis on the ace. We got the power of 3 behind the ace. Okay? Now we're moving on to 34. 3 represents growth, spiritual healing, alignment, creativity, expression, collaboration, and inspiration. 4 is a representation of rewards, achievement, stability, rest, and reflection as a hard work paying off. 3 plus 7, I said, wow. 3 plus 4 equals 7. Getting a little bit ahead of myself, okay? 7 is a representation of abundance, planning goals, commitment, strategies, trust, hard work, and patience. 8 is a representation of this false card, this false person card. So we're going to see the number 8 is a representation of overcoming obstacles, strength, boundaries, justice, priorities, and progress. Okay, so what's happening to the false person in this reading? The false person is getting imprisoned for being a false person. Okay, so that's our justice in the number 8, the overcoming obstacles, the strength, boundaries, justice, priorities, and progress. Forward movement after the false person is imprisoned. Okay, on the change card we have the number 9, contentment, near completion, assistance, reevaluation, clarity, and realization. The 2 and the 9 on here, which is 29 on here, but we have a 29. So number 2 is balance, choice, duality, relationship, soul ties. Okay, so this is the outcome of something needing to be balanced pertaining to soul ties. The number 9 is contentment, near completion, assistance, reevaluation, clarity, realization. Out with the old, in with the new. 9 plus 2, and that's 11 once again. We had 11 on the board. 1 and 1 equals 2. Having emphasis on those ones. That's aces. New beginnings, planting seeds, fertility, manifestation, intention, set potential. So far, we've seen 5 aces. 1 plus 1 is 2. Balance, choice, duality, relationship, soul ties, and decisions. Okay. Number 4. The number 4 is reaping rewards, achievement, stability, results, rest, and reflection after hard work paying off. The number 8 is overcoming obstacles, strength, boundaries, justice, priorities, and progress. And that's on that false person card. I'm telling you, this is the justice being brought to this situation. The message of concern card has number 14. 1 and 4. 1, another ace. That's 6 aces that have appeared so far. Ace, number 1, new beginnings, planting seeds, fertility, manifestation, intention, set potential. Number 4, reaping rewards, achievement, stability, rest, and reflection after hard work paying off. Okay, then we have the number 2. The number 2 is balance, choice, duality, relationship, soul ties, and decisions. And this whole situation is based on that number 2 energy, which is a situation that needs to be balanced due to choices, duality, and relationships pertaining to soul ties and decisions. So therefore, this is justice pertaining to this energy, pertaining to the false person who took on the role to play in someone else's life as a false companion in courtship, is now being imprisoned for their wicked ways. There has been a change in their situation of being paid as a false person, which means that the damn cookie has crumbled, baby. Their plans have been devoured and destroyed. Destruction has been brought down on their entire orchestration. And that's big funny to me. Okay? And with that being said, you all have been tuned in with the one and only Empress of Spirituality, the Kept Goddess. And until next time, you already know, keep it pure, keep it clean, don't be no fool. Ashe, ashe. Namaste. It's the Empress of Spirituality, boo. But I thought you knew. I will flip a couple cards too. I'll show you what this energy do. Don't try me because the spirits and ancestors will be after you. Now tell me what's your sign. I'll pull some news for you. Don't underestimate my cosmic power, fool. I'll have it tune in to you. I'll shift the room. That's that cosmic power, fool. Did you hear me? That's that cosmic power, fool. I'll have it tune in to you.